In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up recurring messages. So if you have something like a leaderboard and you want to send a recurring message every week that shows your users where on the leaderboard they fall, or to go and check out the leaderboard, or whatever it is that you need to set up a recurring message for, like sending out a Christmas message once a year, just send out a Christmas message once a year. But you can do things like that with our recurring messages. So let's navigate over to our Messenger by clicking on Messenger over here on the left-hand side. Then we're going to go to recurring messages, and we're going to create our first recurring message. Speaking is difficult. And for this one, I'm going to go with the example of the Christmas message. So let's say Merry Christmas. Again, not a very good example. I'm just lacking in creativity. So we're going with Merry Christmas. You would then again select which list you want this to go to. And again, the type of message this is going to be, it is an email because we don't have text messaging enabled. And again, I'm leaving split tests until a future video. So I'm going to hit save. And then again, you would set this up exactly the same way we set up our single messages. So again, I'm just going to add in all my information and create the title here, Merry Christmas. And again, choose my template. And then I would go ahead and edit this template to my heart's content. Then I'm going to hit next, and I would choose my recipients very much the same way I did in the single messages. So all of this is the same. And then I'm going to go to my schedule. Now the schedule is where it is different from setting up a single message, because this is a recurring message. So it is going to be going out on a repeated schedule. This exact same message is going to be going out once a year on Christmas, every year. And so we need to set up that schedule. So here is where we're going to set up that schedule. You can see we can choose our time zone. Now for something like a Christmas message, you might want this to go out in your contacts time zone. So we could choose our time zone. You can choose the send date. Now, of course, we want this to go out on the 25th of December. There we go. So 25th of December, that is when this is going to go out. And then you would choose your repeat interval. So for this example, we want this to be repeated once a year. But let's say you have a more realistic example of using a recurring email, and you might want this email to go out once a week to remind your users to check something within the system or something like that. And then you would choose once a week or once a month. And you can choose this to be daily as well. You can also change how frequently you would like this to occur. So maybe 5 times a day you're going to send out the same email. Please don't do that. But we're going to go with once a year. You would then select the max send. So how many times is this message going to recur? So you can make this recur for the next 999 years if you want to, or you can have it recur for the next 4 years. So this is how many times that is going to be sent out on a recurring basis, not how many users it is going to be sent to. So that is just an important thing to keep note of. So for the next 4 years, this Merry Christmas email is going to be sent out to all of my contacts. You can then also choose which days of the week you would like to include. So if you want this to not go out on a Sunday or a Saturday, and you only want this to go out on weekdays, you can select those weekdays for it to go out on. And you can be very specific about that. So if the day does fall on a Sunday, it will then send out on the next Monday instead. And of course, you can choose the time as well that you would like this email to be sent out. So we're sending it out bright and early on Christmas morning. Then we're going to hit next, and then you would confirm your message, and all you have to do is activate that message, hit confirm, and now your once a year Christmas message is being sent out to your users. You can hit continue, and that is an active message ready to go. So that is how you can set up recurring messages in the system. In the next video, I am going to show you how to set up notification emails. I'll see you there.